Hi, I'm David Anderson. Welcome to my AWS tutorial, where you will learn how to deploy a static website using Amazon S3 and CloudFront. The start of this video shows what you will see at the end of this build. So let's get started. This S3 bucket is going to have a directory with files in it that you'd normally see on a server, and then we create a CloudFront distribution that will display the static website from various locations around the world to optimize the experience for users. And what this means is that you get a low-cost solution to deploy websites with a familiar framework that all it requires is a bucket policy that enables partial public access after the policy is set to enable distribution from CloudFront endpoints. So initially, the block all public access is chosen when the bucket's created. And then after we add the policy, we're going to change that permission structure to enable the bucket to display on CloudFront as a website. This is the bucket as it looks when you log in and then select the bucket that we just created. And we're going to take a look at the site where you can website code for this project, or you can use your own very basic code. It's up to you. It's just super basic. And these are the files that I described. You just got the one CSS file here. Very basic website. It's in the bucket that we just created. And I'm going to upload these files. Those are uploaded. That was successful. And there's the directory that we just uploaded with the files that we saw on GitHub. And so we have uploaded the files that were originally posted by Amazon AWS on GitHub to our bucket, and we have that ready to go. Go to permissions, and we're going to adjust this policy. And the way that we're going to adjust the policy is we're going to take a look at our Amazon Kiro workspace, which I highly recommend, and we're going to take a look at the information that you will need to copy and paste into your editor here, and these fields will need to be adjusted for your particular AWS account. Distribution, we can create a distribution that will show the existing bucket, and it's a free distribution. You want to select the free plan, scroll down, choose next, and we're not going to do any of that. So what we have is forbidden access denied code when we try to access this. Now, after updating the policy and the permissions so that this public access is not completely blocked, we're going to try to update this. We're going to change that, as you see there, so it chooses the correct origin path, which matches what we showed in the bucket directory. Now, after we update the default cache behavior, it's going to show it deploying, and it might take a few minutes for that to initially deploy. And while that is the case, this may still show as, it's ready now. So you actually don't even have to wait. It's that fast. And so that shows that the previous 403 error has now gone away, and that's because we adjusted the policy so that most public access is blocked, but not all, and we adjusted the behavior of the cache policy here, and that was done by editing this so that the origin points to that bucket which we created just now, and ensuring that it is GTPS here, and get head is chosen, and that was what we did. So now we have two different distributions that are displaying the same website but from different buckets, and that is, and you can see that this will update the connection from HTTP to HTTPS automatically, and that is in contrast to the 403 errors that we were getting before. And that is a successful demonstration of how you can use Amazon S3 and CloudFront to get a basic website up and running that is going to be very cost effective to deploy, and all it involves is HTML files. You get a CSS directory with one CSS file, and you get a website that can have different pages and has error pages 403 and 404, as we already saw. Thank you for watching my tutorial, and good luck with your AWS Cloud Practitioner course.